Hello, so today I will do a little mini lesson about Java 21 when clause in the switch. So let's get into it. Java 21 pattern matching with switch and when clauses, featuring the glamorous world of Paris Cabaret. It is to give a theme for the example of this mini lesson. In Java, you can combine pattern matching in switch statements with guards, which are additional when clauses used to refine the condition for a match. This is known as guarded pattern label. A guard is simply a Boolean expression that must evaluate to true for the case to apply after the pattern itself has matched. So let's look at the old way to do this kind of check and conditions. So in the classic approach, pre-pattern matching, let's say we're modeling performers in a Parisian cabaret. We want to treat performers with short stage names differently. So in the code, you have static check performer with a parameter of type object named performer. Then you have a switch for this performer. In the first case, you take the string name, and if the name is equal, the name length is equal to 1, then you print a different output, short stage name plus the name. And if the name length is greater than 1, you print performer simply and the name of the performer. And in case it is not a string, we have a default which says unknown performer type. So this is the old way to do it. Now let's look at the new way with the guard clause. Modern approach to when clause, which with pattern matching and when, we can make this more elegant and expressive. So now you see the code is already shorter. So we have the method static void check performer with an object as parameter with the name performer. Then you do switch performer. In the first case, you say string name when, so you put the condition just here, and then you put the condition name.length equal 1, and then you do a lambda with the arrow operator, and you directly put the system.out.println with short stage name plus name. Then for the other case, you do the same with a lambda which take a name, and then output with the system.out.println with the performer name. And in case it is not a string, and you have the default clause which print a no performer type. So let's check this in IntelliJ. So for example, here I have the code of the classic way with without the guard clause, and then I have the new way with the when clause. So let's first do this for the classic way. I took a variable named z with a name of one letter z, and another performer Chantal star with a name longer than one character. And also so I put check performer classic zz, check performer classic Chantal star, check performer an unknown type, for example the date of today. So let's execute it and check. Let's check the output. So we see that we have all the three outputs, so it works. For the short stage name, it put the label short stage name and the name. For the other one, performer, and for the unknown type, it put unknown performer type. Now let's change this. And let's execute it. And you see, we have the same output, but with a more elegant code style. So let's get back to the presentation. So what's happening behind the curtain? For the first clause, case string name when name.length equal 1 this match if the performer is a string and the name has exactly one character, perhaps a mysterious cabaret star name named Z, like in the example. Then case string name, this catch only a performance that names are still string but longer than one character. And the default that handles anything that's not a string, perhaps an object representing a light technician or a sound engineer. So syntax breakdown P when E. So let's check the syntax. A guarded pattern label follows this format: case, the pattern, when, and Boolean expression with the arrow operator and action and semicolon. The pattern P declares variable you can use inside the guard expression. Here, the guard when checks an additional condition, and if both the pattern and the guard match, the corresponding block executes. The block, it is the action. Final truth, using when clauses in switch makes your logic more concise. We saw it was shorter, easier to read with the lambda operator, and way more expressive, just like Night at the Moulin Rouge for the time of the video. Thank you very much, and see you in another video. Bye!